Good day, collective. It's your girl, Sadi Rose, coming to you with another message of the day. All praise to the Most High God. Love to the Mother. Thank you. A big thank you to everyone who's tuning in, listening to my short messages, what I got to say. I really do appreciate your support and love. For anybody new, thank you. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the page. Blessings to you, and hopefully you will subscribe or follow. Today's message is I deserve care. When you think about the things that have happened in our life, from your childhood, the traumas that have happened, sometimes we don't stop till much later in our life to think about, well, what made us have this toxic behavior? What made us kind of linger in this hypnotic state? What kind of was our, block that kept us in a karmic cycle? Like how, for example, I've been, where I have brought people close to me that weren't in alignment, brought people close to me that really didn't love like they thought they loved, but they really didn't know how to love unconditionally. And right, like unconditionally doesn't mean you don't have boundaries. It just means that, their intentions are pure, that they want to build with you, they want to grow with you. Um, and they're looking out for your best interest, and they want to be in alignment with your ascension. They don't want to hold you back because they want to use you. I have traced this cycle, the cause of my karmic cycle, back to my childhood, where my mom she was, I love my mom. She is like one of the most purest people I know in terms of light and love, like just her feeling, just her love. But she was very depressed, and she, that didn't just happen out of nowhere. She had a disability and she was working. My mom and dad got divorced. She grew up in Indiana. It was illegal when she got married, to my black dad. And she just went through a lot of trauma that she never was allowed to really speak on or get the professional, help that she could have gotten, because it was very taboo, behavioral health, mental health, all of that was very taboo. Like it was very looked down on. People call you crazy versus just focusing on your trauma, real trauma caused by incidents and people and things historically, right? Historically, generationally, about wellness and healing and reform and redemption. And so all of that just festered inside of her, and she got to a place of compliance with negativity and toxicity and bad things. And rather than resist it and speak up and fight for herself and commit to her journey, she gave up, man. She like pulled back. She pulled back her presence. She became compliant. She took it to an extreme level. And you don't really understand how that affects you until, I think, for me, until I saw that behavior that I had seen as a child that I never identified till recently, like last 3 years. I saw it with me, with my kids. The trauma that was not transmuted from her carried to me and my sisters, and I'm sure my siblings. And now I have, been that way with my kids, where, and I'm not that way now, but because I've identified that was happening. But it's not just my kids, it's like professional relationships, personal relationships, where being mistreated, being used, being exploited, enabling, not standing up for what's right, not holding people accountable, not having boundaries because you love so much your heart. You just want to give, you just want everyone to not suffer. You want people's cups to be full. You want them to not worry. You don't want them upset. You really want the best interest in mind. But if you don't have, that pillar of severity, if you don't have that accountability, if you don't be truthful about what concerns you, if you don't speak up on it and you harbor it and you allow it to fester inside of you, the real damage it can cause, because you are not growing and because you're not allowing the people around you to grow with you either by not speaking up, pulling back. And depression is like a real thing, y'all. Like, I don't take it seriously. I'm sorry. I don't take it lightly. Excuse me. I take it very seriously because it's affected my family and other people that I know. Um, but depression is nothing to play with. Um, Sorry, y'all. I just had to take a moment. Got emotional. But you can't give up. I mean, you can. You can pull back. You can just stop fighting for yourself. You can withdraw and become a shell of yourself. You can let your heart grow cold. You can let the world just control you. You can just surrender to it. But what you actually need is to get to a place where you say, I deserve care. And care looks like standing up for yourself. Care looks like speaking up for yourself. Care looks like designating certain time in the day. I don't care about your job. I don't care about if you have kids, that you prioritize yourself as number one, that you dedicate time for yourself in the morning and the night. Care looks like setting up healthy boundaries for people who are pushing up on you and always demanding things from you. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say that's too much for me. It's okay to say I can't make it this time. It's okay to say you handle it. And it's also okay to speak your mind when you feel like you're not receiving the way that you should be from the people that you are giving and watering. To ask for more, to be honest about what you think that you're not receiving because they can't read your mind. You have to speak up. Care looks like giving yourself a bath and like really enjoying it and taking the time. Care means going to the spa. It means meditating. It means yoga. It means singing, whatever, fishing, whatever makes you happy. You deserve to do that for yourself. Care means taking the time to put together a plan, laying out your intentions for yourself. Care means eating well, nourishing your temple well, making sure that all your organs are functioning in the way that they need. Care means disconnecting from the internet and social media and the things that keep you consistently distracted from yourself and your family and your community. Care means that you are selectful about the relationships and the connections that you have in your life, that you're kind to yourself, that you don't bring around people who don't have really your best interest in mind, or that who bring chaos into your energy field, who make your life chaotic, who disrupt your peace, who take you off your track, or hurts you and harms you or the people you love in any way. Care means that you make sure that you have wonderful, lasting connections, not because you need them, but because it is part of your divine plan for creation to co create with the community for the future. All right, y'all. I hope you have a wonderful day.